Jade Shadows Constellations is coming with a ton of great quality of life improvements on top of all the things that we've talked about over the past few days. So let's go over them because there's some really awesome things in the works for us. First up is a lighting touch-up for the Corpus ship tiles, which will hopefully breathe some new life into these older maps. There's also going to be some junction bosses getting redone to be a bit more difficult and interesting, and I'm excited to see what that's going to look like when this comes out. Companions are getting some improvements to their experience gain, where they'll gain XP for assists, which should hopefully improve their leveling speeds. But there's 3 other big changes that I think are going to be really important improvements. Of these, the knockdown animation unification should be a really significant improvement for those of you who aren't completely in love with Prime Sure-Footed. As of right now, there's 2 kinds of knockdowns. Self-caused with AoE weapons and effects, which isn't that bad to deal with, but enemy knockdowns can be very frustrating. So this change should really make them much less annoying. The second big change is one that I'm really excited for, which is damage over time status effects like Toxin, Heat, or Slash will now visually show up on enemy health bars, giving us some visual indicators of what our status effects are actually going to be doing to enemies rather than just it kind of being a mystery. To me, this is a big deal because with crits, we have the visual impact of big red crits and big red damage numbers to fuel our happy brain signals, but status effects have always just kind of been something that people were unsure of and never had a visual reward for them other than a bunch of damage numbers showing up around the map. So hopefully this will improve people's enjoyments of status effects and help people understand their power more. Lastly, and most importantly, and requested for years, is we're finally getting some camera offset options. What this will do is move where our camera is placed behind our Warframe, either a bit further off to the side or moving the camera back and up a bit, because there's a number of frames, cosmetics, and weapons that just completely block our view, which I don't know about you, but I personally won't use certain fashions or weapons if I'm unable to see what I'm trying to shoot at. So this is a fantastic improvement, and I'm really happy to see them bring this into the game after all this time. But let me know what you think and what you're most excited for with these quality of life changes, and as always, sub for more tips and swing by my stream if you need any help.